Where's chat gone? Here it is. I'm hoping that's streaming now. It is. Perfect. My glasses are working. Farming Simulator is switched on. Just gonna have to turn that music down on my end a little bit. Come on, give me Farming Simulator. Here we are. How is everybody doing tonight? We're just gonna flood the field. Because yeah, it's been a while since I've actually farmed rice. We have had a little bit of hail, and my farm seems generally unscathed from all of it. So I'm kind of happy about that. I don't know why we've got deer in the rice field. Hey, how you doing, BS Clips? It's been a while. How's life treating you? Hola, hi, ho, ha, hi, hi. How's life been? Not good, how come? Right, so Spruce is ready to move forward. Trying to think of what needs to be done. So what's been bothering your BS Clips? I need to pick up some of these pallets. So we'll get that. Although somebody did knock him over yesterday. I wonder who that could have been, Phantom. Because I'm not good. Why, are you feeling unwell? Have you got the old COVID virus thing? I have 20 pages of homework to do. It could be worse. Look at the physics of this game. Absolutely unrivaled. Perfection. Why are you not coming off my trolley? Get off. So what subject is it on, or is it on multiple subjects? Bear with me, I'm just turning my fan on. Hey, how you doing, Coop? I'm destroying my own pallets now. That's not good. Oh well, at least we're driving once back to the farm. Physics is not on my side today. I do not know what's going on with this pallet, but I'm not liking it. Oh, there we go. It's Serbian, English, Maths, and how did they say the one with music? I forgot. Isn't that just called music? I won't be on tonight. That's no problem, Coop. We're going to be skipping forward to June soon anyway. I think Spruce said he's ready. I was born for this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm cooked tonight. Why? Have you got to do it all for tomorrow? It won't give me that last pallet. What a fucking dick. Come on, get in there. There we go. Holy shit. Now I've got to do it now because I need to go to What? So have you got to do it all tomorrow? No, but I need to do it tonight because it needs to go tomorrow. That doesn't make sense. Finally, I'm here. Yeah, salad cream. Hey, how you doing, Finn? It's been a while. I'm just in the middle of crying about all the wool pallets we do have. In fact, I do need to move some over to here. Because I think we're only down to like the last 30,000 litres of wool in here. There we go, so that's an extra 2,000 litres. What does that bring us up to? 35,000 litres. That's not bad. That'll last us a few months. You can stay there. So yeah, we've not really got anything to do this month apart from wait. Every single field has been planted. Don't worry about it, Finn. It happens to everybody. I'm just trying to figure out what needs to be done this month. So we do need to make some money. I know Spruce, you're ready to move forward, but I think I might take on a contract. And I'll probably do that one. I'll accept that stone picking contract, because that'll be an easy one. And then there's a bale wrapping one here for 8 grand. Should I just borrow the items for that one? And I'm looking at my books and thinking about burning it. Yeah, why not? Is Spruce here? He's in the game, I'm not too sure if he's in the stream. Salad cream, definitely. Say salad cream 3 times. Everyone spam salad cream, he'll turn up. Right, so yeah. So I'm in 2 minds about the weeding, or... You know what, sod it, let's take that one. And then we'll bear wrap that one. But yeah, it will turn up if salad cream gets mentioned too many times. Oh shit, the bed. Still no sign of him. There is still absolutely no sign of him. What's going on? Look at that, 100 miles an hour over a field. He's not here. Salada. Is that Spanish salad cream? He dead. He must be. I don't know where he's gone. There's only one explanation for it, and it's death. Maybe spam salada cream. I think that would confuse him. I don't have a clue where I parked my tractor. Let's just... Is this mine? It is. I drove right past it. But salada cream wouldn't work because it sounds like a Spanish salsa. Right, we're getting in. But yeah, I do need to save up for a brand new tractor, because this one is just costing me a fortune to keep operational. It's done 86 hours. Jesus Christ. We bought this brand new as well 3 years ago. Stop Fine. His name ain't Thine. Oh, you're too big for this. Brute force it. Always works. Perfect. Never mind, we broke it. You see, having a train of equipment may seem like a good idea at first. Until catastrophe strikes. Sprucey, I have salad cream kidnapped. Don't say that, you'll get angry. Right, is this actually going to move out of the way? How's it looking? You should be able to climb over that. But no, instead you've just firmly planted your wheels behind that gate. Okay, right, so we're just going to have to open the gate and hopefully we can bash it out. Hey, Spruce is here. It only took 100 salad creams to bring him round. Let's try the back wheels. Back wheels seems to have funkier physics. You escaped the shower. Ugh. Who has a shower in this day and age? I'm joking. Everybody should shower. Right, yeah, we're gonna need I'll telehandler. The shower held me hostage. Was it a salad cream shower? Lord save thy salad cream. Long live the ingredients. And something about the Queen. Right, well, it looks like we've got a use for this thing after all. A bomberclad. Alright, settle down. What are they called now? The roadmen. It makes me laugh though, because when you when you see a person from London and they start talking like that, if you tell them that the language comes from Jamaican orientation, they always call you a liar, but then tell you that it is influenced by Jamaica. If it's influenced by Jamaica, then it is technically Jamaican. Especially if it's just a rip-off of the exact words they use. Is this the salad cream stream? No, it's not today. Then again, you know what? I wonder if it would be... I wonder if you could make a salad cream mod. Now I'm thinking getting like an old tractor like a Valtra or a Valmet and giving it the Heinz salad cream skin. The doors will have the logo and then the back window will just be the ingredients. Right, while he's up in the air, let's go ahead and bring him out. All this for some money. Perfect, look at that. Telehandlers are the best invention ever, I'm not going to lie. Whoever invented a telehandler, you're an absolute genius. Stone picking field 32, so I think field 32 is the one next to field 36. No, next to 31. I was close. Where on earth is field 36? Oh, it's right at the top. Okay. Hello, Finn, Salad Cream Commander, second in command. Sprucey, why? Why? What did Spruce do? You should see how much goat milk I have, Fiasco. Why? How much do you have? Too much. Teleport to you. Alright, let me just get this to the field. Because then I'll be right on your farm then. It's raining tacos, yeah. Raining tacos. It's raining tacos. Me too. I'm raining in tacos as well. Not gonna lie, I've never had a taco before. And we have a Taco Bell near us, so I think I might make a journey to there. And see what all the fuss is about. Is Taco Bell worth it, or should I find a more generally Mexican? Because I've heard mixed reviews about Taco Bell. I was listening to that while eating a taco. Where would you recommend getting tacos from, BS Clips? You just gotta be mindful that British people don't have all the cuisine that you've got at your disposal in America. I don't even know if you are from America, to be honest. Hello, hey, how you doing, Diamond? Welcome back. It's been a few weeks. From my home, and I make it. Alright, show off. How the fuck do you get into this field? Is it up here? Looks like this field needs a good stone picking as well. Or is this the field? It is the field. I was thinking to myself then, that's got a lot of stuff in it. Why on earth would I need to stone pick that field? Did you say you don't know if I'm an American? I can't remember what you said. I keep forgetting I follow you, and it always a great surprise. I'm glad it was a great surprise to some people. Right, teleport to Spruce. How much goat milk does he have? Jesus Christ. 1, 2. Your stacking capabilities amaze me, Spruce. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 or 16. I like how he's still got grass in that trailer. I fucking hate multiplayer because it just always lags when you try and climb up a vehicle. Do you also stream on Twitch? I used to, but I kind of stopped streaming on Twitch about a year ago or so, because I was just getting... I don't know, I just sort of like fell out of love with streaming on Twitch. Oh my god, I said I'm Serbian 5 more times this stream and 1,000,000 times ever in your streams. Well, I can't remember these things. You keep forgetting that when I stream, I go to bed afterwards. And then I forget everything that I did the night before. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we've got about 25,000 litres. 28,000 litres. If you think that's impressive, come over to my... In fact, I'll just show you live on stream. Where is it? So, this one. Look at all my stones. Where is it? There we are. I've got 616,000 litres of stones. Isn't that just beautiful? Are you maybe a Bumbleclat? I forgot. No, I am British. I am not a bobcat. Right, where's my tractor gone? Here we are. How did I not forget anything? I don't know. I don't forget certain things, but I do forget quite a lot of things. So it's very rare that I forget a name. It's very rare that I forget a face. But it's... If you tell me the slightest bit of information, like, I'll never withhold that information. So you're from America then? I have big, colossal gargantuan restock of salad cream. Sounds like my bloody shop. We had a massive delivery of salad cream the other day. Isaiah is from Canada. Yeah, I know Isaiah was from Canada. I know Finn is from a place on Earth. You look like a pro farmer. I am anything but a pro farmer. But how are you doing, Dimitri? What about this one? I'll show you this one. What does this look like to you? Oh shit, I can't get over the fucking hedge. This is Spruce's fine work. As you can see, everything seems to be in order. I could just not get over that back trailer. Like, pallets are the easiest thing to stack. I'm good, how are you? I cannot complain. Map, this is maple. Salada cream. It's not salada cream. Salada creme. Jesus Christ, we have got so many stones. We've only done a little portion of the field, and we're on 1,600 litres of stones already. So what's everybody up to then tonight? Are we all crying in the abyss of stuff? How often do you stream? I'd like to come watch your streams more often. I try my best to stream every Friday night. When my son's on holiday, I'll stream most nights. And if I'm off on a Sunday, I'll be streaming Saturday night. But I generally work weekends, so the streams don't last a mega amount of time. Do you just play Farm Sim? No, sometimes I do like to venture out into other games, but I've been finding it difficult to find a game where I can like really get stuck into. Yeah, Spruce, you're not getting them stones out of that field until you ploughed your grass. You're playing Arkansas 4X. That's a good map, I like that one. That's a very good map. I think Salad Cream second in command is from thy Lethworth Kingdom. Is that where Salad Cream came from? Of the United Kingdom of Great British... Yeah, the United Kingdom of Great... What? You heard of Star Citizens? I've heard of that one, but I've never gotten around to playing it. What's it like? It's crazy. I'll have to give it a try. I love crazy games, but I like open world games where you can just modify the living hell out of it. That's where I live. Everyone come to my house. Don't do it. I can't get in my truck, so I have to reset, I think. No worries. Why have you stuck it somewhere? Or... It's a really, really nice game. I'll have to give it a go. But it's very rare that I ever get a chance to play other games because being a single parent, it's just a pain in the backside to find free time. It's why my content's predominantly shorts. When it gets a bit older, I'll start doing more longer form videos where I've got the time to edit stuff. It's the biggest game that exists. What, in terms of memory capacity or in terms of popularity? Where on earth has my trailers gone? Look at that, where the tornado hit. 3 Deadwood. Right, I'm going to have to try and pour that into this one, because I've got a feeling that that one is going to have a bit of a bad time. Come on! Perfect. But no doubt you're going to collide and then you'll retreat. Oh, nope. He's playing ball. Perfect. Right, I might as well just go back down this side. My horse both cost 1.75k. What if that's... Is that if you sold them? Are worth? Yeah. The horses are really not worth it. You spend so much more money on feeding them. I don't know exactly, but a lot of streamers say that. Oh shit. I lost count. It'd be kind of hard to pinpoint like the most popular game though. I mean, I know there's metrics out there that display that information, but because every country has a different niche. But then again, everyone seems to love Minecraft. You definitely have to look at videos. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. I'll see if I like it. I'll watch some videos. See if it's my cup of tea. But yeah, the only game really that universally speaks to everybody across the globe is Minecraft, which is still the #1 game in popularity. And Roblox, even though they have got a bit of controversy surrounding them at the minute, but they're still extremely popular. I spent only 25k on my horses. That was the building cost, and the food was free. How did you get free food? Minequeef is played out. What's Minequeef? That sounds like a bit of a piss take of a game. Oh, Minecraft. That makes more sense. Read. Read, read. I mean, spamming read is not going to make me read it, really, is it? But just to entertain your BS clips. I can say something in Portuguese equals amigo equals friend. Brazilian amigo equals friend. German Hitler equals World War II. Russian, don't know what that means. Greece, Bosnia. Why'd you always have to throw in some kind of weird offensive shit? Where's Joseph? Why can't I put the England flag? Look, I can see the English flag. But it's probably because the Prime Minister wants you to believe that being proud of your own country is racist. If anything goes wrong, Finn, always blame Starmer. There's a reason why people nickname him Keir Starmer the Farmer Hammer. What are you doing now on the field? I am just picking some stones. So this is just a contract, but I get to keep the stones, which is nice. I'll probably donate them to Wildest Carton because I have no need for this amount of stones. It shows black flags with lots of white boxes next to it. I don't have a clue. I farted. Me too. Don't worry, you're not alone in this I was going to say Escalade then, but we're not in a fucking Cadillac. Well, yeah, stone picking, it's like one of those things to do on Farming Simulator where you've kind of got to do it, but it's kind of pointless to do it at the same time. But yeah, my tractor is injured. I only repaired it 3 months ago, and it needs repairing again. I will take your stones. Yeah, sure, Spruce, help yourself. I've got 600,000 litres of the stuff inside my production point for making lime. And I'm making around about 60,000 litres of stones per month. So yeah, by all means, take it. Also, I can't reset my truck. You should be able to, you are a farm manager. Finn is thinking. Well, Finn, stones have literally no value on Farming Simulator. Roblox broke the new CCU world record 4 hours ago. What's CCU? Is it better to sell lime or use it for fields? It's always better to use it. Unless you've got like a massive overstock of lime, then you can probably get away with selling some. But it's always nice to have a little nest egg of lime just in case you expand your operation, because lime, the fields consume a lot of lime. Oh, fuck my life, we're dying. Oh, you know what, actually, crawling right up to it seems to help it a bit. Come on, why are you so precise about where you can load? Pound equals good, so pound is good. Not always. Money just does nothing but corrupt people. Wah! Nah, I'm joking. If I had the option to be rich, I would take that option. Come on, there we go. Stones are worth more than slurry. Yeah, but slurry's fucking shit. I mean, literally, it's shit. I've got like 120,000 litres of slurry as well. It's ridiculous. CCU equals current players playing. Why? How many were playing? Because I know that there's always millions of people playing at one time. I wouldn't want to be stupid rich, but I would like to be well off and no struggles. Well, that's what I've always said. I've always said, I don't want to be rich, but I want to be comfortable. But in order to be comfortable, you've got to be rich. So it's kind of like a double-edged blade. Star Citizen has been around since 2013 and is still not out. It will be released in 2027, 2028. Fucking hell, and we were complaining about GTA 6. Is that supposed to be a lot of fishes? Doubt it's going to be released that soon. Well, GTA 6 is only around the corner. We're only half a year away. And will I be playing GTA 6? Probably. But can I justify spending 150 quid on a game? I'll have to save up a lot of money. Best thing I did was buy a few lorries. What, on GTA 5? Or on Farming Simulator? Fiasco, I need your help. Why? What have you done? Let me finish this contract and I'll come and help. But you can play it. Play what? Star Citizen. That's what they reckon it's going to be. It's going to be around about 150 quid. In real life. Oh, right. Yeah, if you can get a good contracting business with lorries, then your contracts generally pay a fortune. Best income ever so long as you find good drivers. Yeah, or do the driving yourself. But then again, it depends on how many contracts you do get at one time. I can't sell my truck or trailer. Why? Are you using your truck and trailer? That's the question. Or are you using somebody else's? Let me have a look at your permissions. Have you rejoined your farm and you've not got your farm manager role? No, you're still a farm manager. Let's have a look at what you're doing. Where are you? Right, give me contractor permissions. In the USA, we have an owner OP company called Landstar. I retired at 32, I am 36 now, Jesus. Right, so how are you stuck? I see the problem here. Why the fuck would you put that trailer on the back? Well, let's reverse this. This is going to be a pain in the ass to do as well. Right. Whose truck is this? Is this your truck? Why won't it let me in? Right, I'm going to join your farm. Right, I'm going to save. I'm going to reset the server. Because clearly something's bugged. So let's go to G-Portal. Yo, Fiasco, haven't been on your stream for a while. Hey, how you doing, Lewis? Welcome back in. Hey, Hector. How's it life going? Sorry, I was just dealing with Spruce. He was destroyed himself somehow. Right. Let's restart the server. Welcome back, Finn. I don't know, that's a game where you steal a brain rot, not the gardening game. Oh, my son was playing Steal a Brain Rot the other day. It's been a pain in the backside. He's like, Dad, I want Robux. I want Robux. Give me Robux. Why? I need to buy this morph. Why? Because I want to steal a brain rot. Why? Right, Fiasco server version 1.1, start. Ah, salad cream. Gotta love a good old salad cream. Read what? Oh, why'd you always type in fucking essays? In a game in Roblox called Steal a Brainbot, it's just beated its own record of 24.8 million playing, and they had 25.3 players playing. Oh, yeah, I already knew that. My son's obsessed with Steal a Brainbot. Indonesian tea. What's Indonesian tea? Right. Has his truck landed back in the farm? No. It has now. Right, Spruce, you're all set. Why the fuck would you go for an international, though? Right, back to stone picking. Well, you need to put some work when reading my comments. Well, I don't want to put in some work when reading the comments. It's normal tea, but Indonesian brand. Alright. Hey, how you doing, Tom? I used that truck for a while, but it just can't pull a full milk trailer. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a budget start-off truck. Thank you, Sloth. Who you calling slow? Hey, how you doing, Danhand? How's life? Is there a way to convoy cosplay fields like in FS25? Yes. You will need to download cosplay and potentially auto drive. But yeah, I liked that. But the good thing about FS25 is it kind of does that work for you. But you get more flexibility if you've got cosplay. It is cheap. So am I. Hey, come on, synchronize with Spruce. But yeah, it's so we're going to finish off this month soon. We just got these 3 contracts to do. I want to run 2 combines in the same field. I have cosplay, I just need to get auto drive then. You can run 2... So what I tend to do, if I'm using 2 workers on a combine, what I tend to do is I have them skipping lanes. So I'll have one skip 3 lanes and one skip 2 lanes. One starts on the headlands, one starts on the ups and downs. And then that way they don't intertwine with each other then. And they kind of work quite well with each other. And then you just got to polish off the bits that get missed naturally. What's Finn pointing at? Yeah, we got the Volvo electric one last week and it changed the game. Yes, I love that Volvo electric one. That is my favourite truck on the game so far. Well, base game truck. My favourite truck is the Kenworth. Okay, that's a winner, thanks, mate. Yeah, no problem. If you do want to start them off both doing the ups and downs, then I would have one not skipping a line and then one skipping every 2 lines. And then the worker will just naturally find that right path when looking for lines to do. Obviously have the one that's skipping lines start first, so then they can get a bit of a head start on it. The salad cream song, oh god, I'm not reading that out again. Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Jeffrey Dahmer, Jimmy Sa. Okay, I won't say that one. Are you trying to get yourself banned? It makes no sense 5. What's that? Is that like the new Ryzen chip? Oh, 94 people watching. That's close to beating the Steal a Brainbot record. Just 25 billion more people. and you're going to beat it. Just keep working and you'll beat it, and it's just a little bit more good luck. I'm probably never going to get 25 million people watching the Farming Simulator stream, to be honest. It's a very niche game. But I love the community, I love the game, and I love everything about it. Yeah, go to Telecream song. Right, come on, back up. I hate how fucking precise you have to be with this. There we go. Oh, here he is. Mr. I destroyed everything. Oh, it's crashed. There we go. What do you want? Have you broken your truck again? Get off my wheel. All hail Spruce, the first in command. We're not hailing Sprucey today because he messed up his truck. I just came to annoy you. Just being in the server annoys me. I'm joking. Don't hit me. You'll never catch me alive. At least he didn't bring a horse this time. Where on earth has he gone? Well, Queen Elizabeth had more people watching her grave than every stream. 4 billion people, 3 billion people watching her stream. I mean, it's a grave, not a stream, rest in peace. Yeah, she had, there was the NASA, not the NASA, the Indian space launch as well. Didn't that have like 5 billion people watching it? That was a ridiculous stream. I think BS Clips has been watching a little bit of Sambucha because that was one of his latest videos. I hate horses. Yeah, I've never met anybody who plays this game who likes horses. They've not been very good. There is a mod if you play on PC that increases the value of the horses. But is it enough to make them worthwhile? I don't know. I don't do horses. If I have a horse shed on my farm, I sell it. I normally do it with pigs, but for some reason, for this farm, I want to do pigs. And you know what? They've actually been quite profitable, so you know what? Fuck pigs might actually not be a good phrase to have. Because actual money is in the body of the pig. The bacon seeds. Not the queen. You know what? I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, no problem. But you know what? Everyone bangs on about the Queen, about how good of a monarch she has been. And yet, fair enough, she was a good monarch and she's going to be one that's very, very hard to replace. But she did absolutely nothing. Like, she might have done a lot of charity work behind closed doors, but in terms of, like, ruling a country, she did not do much. Heck no, nothing makes them worth it. Been building 10th generation dairy farms IRL map on Arkansas 4X. Last time I posted a video on YouTube Shorts was 3 months ago. I'll start posting again, BS Clips. You don't have access to this land. Excuse me? I fucking hate that about Farming Simulator. Why didn't they just let you finish off the fucking field? Crashed. You know what? That actually works. Apparently this will go in. Beautiful. Now it's time for my favourite job. Reversing these two. So what kind of dairy farm have you got then? I'm leading up to a dairy farm on this one. I did have 1 million litres of silage, but I sold it for money. By the way, when you do straw baling contract, can you steal the bales? You know what? I've never given that much thought, but I might do a video on it. But it might go down as a penalty for missed product. Oh, Jesus Christ, come on. We're reversing you in the wrong direction. Beautiful. One, I don't have any ideas. Two, the game is kind of falling off. Then diversify your channel. I'm thinking about putting together a new series, and it's going to be mixing lager or iron brew with different foods. True, didn't think of that. Yeah, because I know if like you store away the products from a contract, like a harvesting contract, then you do get a penalty. I'm not too sure if the same applies with baling, because I don't think there is like a fixed amount of litres that you should have. Should we try that now? I just realised you can make TMR with a factory. Yeah, you can. I don't plan on making TMR though. This is being so slow. Come on, get up the hill, you dick. You've got 305 horsepower. Use it. In fact, I don't think he does. I think he's got like 285. Sunglasses. Me too. When I did one on a maypole, I was just percent not bale can't, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I think that was an issue with the parameters of the contract on maypole, but I'm pretty certain Cavalier Roy fixed it with the latest update. I'm not looking forward to his next update where it's going to be like, yeah, you're going to need a new save game to do this. I'm going to have to make note of every field, on every farm, what growth stage things are at, what equipment they're using, how many hours it's used, the current maintenance levels. Red flag. Yep, I agree. I mean, it's been like this before, and it got better, and the game fell off. And I mean, you never know, because the gaming the gaming market is different. That's the worst. Updates requiring new saves. I know. If that ever became the case, I would duplicate the Maple map and just continue using this one. But then it's only a matter of time then before it starts getting a bit glitchy. Right, so we're just going to park this up in here. I do need to move some of this equipment around as well. We will have grapes to harvest soon, which is going to be nice. How many litres of that have we got? 30,000 litres of manure. We've got like 27,000 litres in there, 25,000 litres. And then we've got 145,000 litres of slurry. That is not the tractor that I need to use. I need to use this. This is actually a really nice looking tractor. I like this. Looks very basic. What is it? Is it the Suzuki? Oh, Lindner. The Lindtrack. Not a bad tractor. Goodbye everyone. Take care, Finn. Have a lovely evening. This map you are playing looks nice. It is a very nice map. It's like the most quintessentially British map you'll ever play. And, well, this is in Ireland. But, oh, fuck off. All I did was say, I don't want the map open. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to turn into a fucking hedge. Wait a minute, I'm dumb, laugh my ass off. This is Maple. It is. One map I will forever miss is Combine Counties. But I've seen a more basic Roblox video that you can even a baby can make, and it got 35k views. I think Roblox is a cheat code. Well, why don't you do some Roblox videos? I mean, look at a Mason. They've got, is it 11 million subscribers now? And they just do basic Roblox videos. Here's an idea for you, BS Clips. Why don't you do some videos, it's just like speedruns of hobbies on Roblox? No talking, just gameplay. And you're just running and jumping. But you're better at driving first person. Well, you know what? In fact, let me just activate View Tracker. I'm not too sure whether Razor is going to start playing silly buggers with me. No, it seems to be doing its job. Right, so if I stay here, let me just press home. Right, there we go. So now my head tilts the camera. So if I want to read chat, it'll go like this. In October the 6th, the teacher in my provenance will go on strike. Well, how come? But yeah, I love going in with this because you can go outside your chat and be like, hello. And then you can go forward. But it seems to like crash out if you go too far forward. And like you can move sideways. But if you drink, it goes crazy. So if you're ever using the head tracking software, never take a drink. VR much. It's kind of like VR. Just without using your hands properly. But if you've got like a really big screen, it actually comes in quite handy. I've only got a 32-inch screen. Might need to upgrade it to like a 64-inch 4K monitor. Imagine how much that's going to cost. Oh, I hate playing in first person though with View Tracker. It's just a bit, it's a bit too quirky for my liking. That would be great with a front loader, you'd think. But let's go to the in your own time. There we go. Right, so we're in the front loader. Oh, then again, you said front loader. This is a telehandler, isn't it? Please start the engine. Right, come on then. But yeah, you still can't really see much, like it, because there's like a breaking point for how far forward you can go, so you can't really see what's happening with a fork. Yeah, a lot of it's just guesswork still. Yeah, it's useless. That's trippy. It is. Try playing with it. I think the software costs around about, I think it's about £6. I have 2 joysticks. Yeah, but it's just it can never get the camera angles right. Which I really, really hate. I think I've taken a wrong turn down here. Do I see an opening? Or is that just a hedge that's not rendered in yet? How did you get your mirrors to reflect the background? What, does yours not reflect the background? I thought it was just like a base game feature. It doesn't like looking backwards either. No, it's vlogs, maybe my settings. Yeah, I think it will be your settings. If you go to your graphic settings, it should say active mirrors in one of the advanced settings. I then just turn that. I've ramped mine up to 7, which I think is the maximum. I have mine to render 2 mirrors at a time. Yeah, I think I've got mine rendering 7. So how many mirrors am I rendering right now? So I've got 1, potentially 2. That's all part of the same schematic. Got 1, 2, and then there's a rear window down here somewhere, is there? Oh, this one doesn't have like a hitch mirror. Okay. I mean, I could tweak the, you know, the sensitivity of the head tracking. But yeah, if I'm playing like this, like it doesn't really. Then again, I suppose I can see the trees in the background. So there's not a great deal of bells to do on this farm, which is nice. My max mirrors is 0. That explains. You're gay. Congratulations on coming out of the closet. It's about time. We all knew it. Salad cream, 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 salad cream. Me too. Don't worry about a thing, Spruce. Salad cream will always live on, no matter what. I'm just kidding, I'm Didder. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, I need to stop laughing at my jokes, but I can't help being such a funny guy. Right, come on, wrap the build. I wish there was a quicker wrapper than this. I know there is on PC. You forgot to return your planter. Your bank balance is going to suffer. Right, come on. How many more have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more bills, maybe. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of bills. Get in the machine. What's the best type of student in a school? Mine is a class clown. I wouldn't say the class clown is the best type of student. I would say, like, when I was a teacher, my favourite type of student was the ones that fucking listened. Which is very rare. But when I was in school, everybody used to look at the class clown. They were the popular kid. They were the ones that everybody wanted to be like. And now that I'm a bit older, they're the ones that have no job, have no life. They're just sat doing drugs. And they're just doing nothing and being nothing. So it's kind of nice to see that the idiots of the school who thought they were the dog's bollocks, basically, are now the ones that have not got anything to the name. All they've got is a welfare check. So if you want longevity of life, don't be a class clown. If you want a more meaningful life, bro, I'm a class clown, what are you saying to me? Stop being a class clown, make better decisions in life, knuckle down, treat your education as an essential part of life, and you'll do so much better in life. Yeah, tram lines on. Why? Didn't I tell you? Because you were moaning about tram lines being on your field. And I said, go to your precision farming settings and turn them off. And you said you haven't turned them on. and I said, just double check. Now I'm the good kind of class clown. There's no such thing as a good type of class clown. If you're doing nothing but disrupting people, which is what the class clown generally does, then unfortunately you're leading yourself into being the worst of your generation. So I would personally advise you to make better choices. Because generally speaking, the class clowns want to impress people by being funny, being quirky, and just being downright disruptive, because people think it's cool to annoy a teacher. But when you start looking at how can I please the people in my class to make them laugh because I want people to laugh, then that's when you're diminishing your own life. Like, fuck what everybody else thinks, just be the best you can possibly be. Like, that would be my advice to you. If you want to take it, that's entirely up to you. But don't model yourself on making everybody laugh. Unless you want to be a comedian, then by all means continue doing what you do. But there you go, there's life advice from Fiasco. But it was like me, I was generally one of the popular kids, but I was one of those that cared about my education. But I was only popular because I was really good at sports. So, yeah, everyone was like, oh yeah, I want to be your friend. But then when you look at like the way that they behave, it's like, I do really want to associate myself with you two. I'm the best of a second best student in my class. I'm a class clown that would joke about anything, but not like screaming and just joking and talking to my friends calmly. Yeah, that's not really a class clown though. That's somebody being social. So I wouldn't define yourself as a class clown if all you're doing is you might crack the odd joke or two and you talk to your friends. That's not being a class clown. That's just part of growing up and having friendships and bonds with people. This corn is eating my fertilizer. That's why I sold my last spreader and bought the bigger Amazon one. I ended up getting that one because it holds 10,000 litres. I really like that one though. That one's a really good fertilizer spreader. I should have bought that one. But then again, who can afford it? It's nearly 100 grand. I'm new to farming sim. Any tips for beginners? It depends on what you're looking at doing. My best advice would be cultivate your field. Get your seeds in the ground. Fertilize, lime when you can afford to. If you want to take on contracts, that's a good way to learn. So like I'm doing with this one. So if you look at my contracts, I borrowed equipment from this one. I borrowed the equipment for this one, but I've also started a contract for this one. So I can use that borrowed equipment on the next contract, which will earn me an extra 4 grand. So take on multiple of the same type of contracts, but borrow the biggest one. So like that one, I'll probably borrow the mower for that one, and then mow that one with that mower, and mow that one with that mower. And then again, the same like weeding. So they're both the same, but I would probably you can just lease from one of them, do 2 contracts in one. Fertilizing, they're both going to have the same equipment, obviously. Hoeing will be the same equipment, so it's just deciding on which one's the cheapest or which one's got the better the tractor. I'd personally go for the case, because who the fuck likes a John Deere anyway? That's a class clown. Now, I'm just trying to make everyone laugh in every chance I have. That's a class clown. Not necessarily. So, the difference between a class clown is somebody that's constantly disruptive. That's a class clown, because you always want to be the centre of attention. Like a clown is. The clown is the centre of attention. Thanks, you also got my sub. Hey, thank you very much. Join my Discord server if you want to as well. I'll tag it in the comments here. And I'll pin it to the thing. But if you ever have any questions, I'm normally around to answer your questions. Where is it? So, don't want it to ever expire, no limit. Generate new link, copy. So I'll put that in here. If you do ever have any questions at all, then ask me. I'll answer you. And I'll help with any other queries that you do have. Right, come on, fucking drive. Why are you not driving? Drive, drive. I mean, BS clips, we might have different definitions in our countries of a class clown. So maybe yours does qualify as a class clown. I'm not 100% sure on what Serbian definitions are for a class clown. The nitrogen on my field is wonky. Yes, it always will be. So when your nitrogen starts looking like that, Spruce, plant something like peas or plant something like soybeans. WStream Deathworthy subscribe. Thank you very much. I'm always here to give you my life advice. I'm Dr. Phil. I'm joking. I would never even be able to walk in his footsteps. Right, how do I get off this field? Can I go up here? Is there an exit point? Nope. Okay, we're circling back around. It's a good job it's not my fuel. Right, so I think we can go around here. I love the fact that Maypole is just one big maze. Helps me with my multiple fumbles. I'm always here to impart knowledge. I've been playing since 2009. I started making content last year, which I think I've been doing pretty well at doing. Yeah, soybeans or peas will work, because they'll neutralise the soil. They do it. It's really effective as well, apparently. According to ChatGPT. Because I was batting around the questions because I was talking about like the hail damage has made everything look a bit shit. And then I was saying like is giving things that are naturally rich in nitrogen worth it? And ChatGPT is adamant that that will balance out. What the fuck is going on with this tractor's turning? Hi, Spruce. Every single time I say hi, Spruce, I always picture the Bruce Almighty scene where they go in and back to you, Bruce. I started playing back in FS19, played 22 for quite a bit. Still getting used to 25. Yeah, similar story with me. So I played 2009. What the fuck? Spruce, have you sold a field and left some bales on it? I'm assuming the round bales are the ones that I have to do. I mean, I'm making my friends laugh while teacher is teaching, and then teacher somehow hears it and yells, and then starts teaching again. And I made everyone in my class laugh 50 times. I mean, yeah, you're kind of the definition of a class clown. My recommendation to you would be change the way that you go about your life. Like, if you want to do meaningful things with your life, then stop. This tractor is just being very weird now. Yeah, the random cat was going to get them. The random cat has not been on the server for like 2 months. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And that's the way, I like it. Or if I had my webcam on and my comb to my mustache, then you would laugh. Nah, I'm good. Alright, well, that's up to you. But I'm the second smartest kid in the class. What do you have like pathways like we had in school? So we had 4 pathways. I had pathway A, which was if you're extremely smart, you go in pathway A. If you're relatively smart, you go in pathway B. If you're a little bit thick, you go in pathway C. And if you're really thick, then education's given up on you and you go in pathway D. Do you have like a similar system in there? Well, then why are you not first smartest? That sounds confusing. It is very confusing. Basically, so year 10 and 11, they predict... What the fuck is that? What do you mean path? Right, so you go into year... So we go into high school, which is year 7. That's your first year. And in year 7, it's just like a gap year, really. But then you'll sit an SAT, and that will determine which class you'll be in year 8 and year 9 as well. And then, depending on how well you do in those, so then they were called sets. And depending on how well you did in them sets would determine the pathway that you go into when you come up to doing GCSEs, which is like the equivalent of the American SATs. So, if you were thick, so you'd sit an exam in year 9. If you failed your exams, you'd be considered thick, and you'd be in a lower pathway. If you did really well, you'd be considered smart, and you'd be in a high pathway. And that's the way the system works in our country. So we have slow learning, gifted, and regular class. Then so is slow remedial? We don't really acknowledge gifted people. But then again, there was a person in one of my classes who spent his dinner hour teaching the maths teachers how to do maths. He was a special kind of person. Where I live, we call it AP classes, and those type of classes are for the smart people. I'm from the US, so that explains why it's so simple. Yeah, for us, we do 5 years of high school. And, yeah. If you're thick, you go in pathway D or C. If you're clever, you go in pathway B. And if you're really smart, you go in pathway A. I think in my year group, we had probably around about 40 people in pathway A, which is not a lot of people considering we had a year group of about 400 people. Like, the school has recognised 10% of my year group as being quite clever. There we go, contract finished. Gifted in my state is basically a hangout. My daughter is in it, and they don't do nothing but hang out, to be honest. Is that because they already know what they're doing? I mean, it kind of feels like a waste of resources if they're not actually learning further education. So it was like when I was studying music at school, I was always doing A-level equivalent, and sometimes I was doing university-level music theory. That's what I said. It kind of defeats the objective in education. Like, yeah, your kid's extremely clever, they're extremely smart, so fuck it all off if you don't need it. Doesn't make any sense. Hey, how you doing, Coop? Like, if my son turned around to me and said, it's a legit a waste of time and money, in my opinion. To be honest, I genuinely believe, so school is probably a good idea if you've not got the system your school has for your kids. But I think education from school level is good. I think college and university level is absolutely redundant. Nobody wants qualifications anymore, they want real life experience. What in the holy salad cream is this nitrogen levels? Nothing good. Nope. I try my best to not do lime. I want it to balance out to the very, very bottom. Like, what is in it? In salad cream, it's normally salad and cream. I'm joking, I don't have a clue what's in it. It's like vinegar. Malt vinegar, cream, and some other stuff. Emulsifiers and shit. Right, what is Spruce up to? Has anybody got any work they need to do this month? How's the growth stages looking? Oh, you've got a field ready to harvest, by the way, Spruce. Look at my nitrogen levels. Okay. Yeah, it depends on what you've grown, though. But yeah, your nitrogen levels are all over the place. But then again, mine are no different. It's why I planted soybeans and then peas down here. I want it to sort of like neutralize itself. But yeah, I think I'm just going to rotate soybeans across the entire map. But I mean, look at them. They look terrible. I have a little more fertilizing. My daughter is in K-12 program, basically homeschool, because our public schools is a joke here in America. Yeah, and you know what? They're a lot safer being homeschooled as well. There's students in our class that don't need to be in school, but we say, no, you're coming with us. BS clips. Right, I'm just going to ask you one simple question. Right, so looking at the first statement, I mean, the lack of grammar is obviously a no-no, but there is a student, good, in our class that do not need is to be in school. How the fuck are you the second smartest kid? Then again, I suppose English isn't your mother tongue, is it? What's in the second-hand market? So yeah, you probably get a pass because English isn't your best. So you've got a bio baler for, what's it called, poplar. You've got a lizard MT plough and then a lizard rumbler van, which don't buy a rumbler van this shit. I was talking to the person who made it and he said he's working on an update that'll fix a lot of issues. But no, you're coming with us, and he just draws and learns Cyrillic, and we use Cyrillic and Latin, so that's where we have. Uninstall it. No, because I kind of want to keep it, because when it updates, it'll update and it'll be fantastic. Because it does this thing where it won't allow you to pick up most things. They have to be a certain mod, and I don't know why. Hey, how you doing, Daniel? Right, Spruce, what are you up to now? But yeah, 271,000 litres of grass I made last time we cut. That is not a good amount of grass. I might turn it into should we do hay? Hey. It doesn't give off methane, does it? No, it doesn't. So yeah, we'll activate that. YMCA. Oh god, no. It'd be nice if you could hold pallets. It does generally hold pallets. You're supposed to have a 10 million litre capacitor. I'm fine if you skip. Yeah, Spruce is in the middle of doing stuff. I mean, he's got a ton of shit to harvest as well. Are you harvesting your grass or are you leaving it for now? Spruce. What growth state is it? Your nitrogen is shocking. You've been hit by, you've been struck by some hailstone. Bum ba da da dum bum ba da dum bum. Bro, I made a little mistake, and you're saying that I don't deserve this. But to be fair, BS Clips, I did say English isn't your first language, so you get a pass. So in my defense, I was not belittling you, because when I was reading it out, and then I realised I'm a cut. Alright, I will send my mower in, and I'll help you. And I don't care. But BS Clips, it's okay. We all make mistakes. My biggest mistake ever was getting with my ex. We've all been there. My peas are growing nicely. So who's the smartest in your class MBS clips? I don't need names, but like the sort of like academic background of them. But I did ask the question, like, do you have pathways? I was saying we have... I don't know what that word is. Acrylic and ABCD Latin. Oh, so you're like a mixture of two different languages then? Or, I don't know. Ah, fuck my life. Turning a corner in this thing is a bitch. I love rear-wheel steering, but at the same time I hate it. You're driving too close to the edge. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. It's time to party. That's a pole. So those are the types of languages that you have to write in the MBS clips. I was like, I'm unfamiliar with the education system where you are. Right, so we are on swath dropping. You don't have access to this land. Spruce, give me back my contractor role. I want access to your land. Well, that's one way to plow to windrow. Done. Fantastic. Thank you. And look at this, you won't need a windrow unless you want bigger windrows. Your yield's looking a bit consistent as well, so it's good to see. In fact, it's looking better in this run. You've done a good job. Well done, Spruce. Well, I am tedding it. Oh. Well then. You've got the farm production pack, you don't need to ted it. Just put the grass in there and then turn it to hay. I think it does accept pallets. I know we don't have paths or whatever, and Smartest is a girl, I mean, teacher's pet, and she thinks she is the boss, and I'm like, nope. If she beats me in history, and it's not history, it's like what? I think you ran out of characters in that message. Well, in that case. Everything that happened to our country. Well, what you learn about, because our history classes was like World War I, World War II, Jack the Ripper. What else did we learn about? We learned about... what else did we learn about in history? It's been so long. learned about the Black Hand Gang, which was like a really ridiculous gang of people who wanted to kill Franz Ferdinand. And English and maths. I used to hate English literature. Like, the amount of times we had to read Shakespeare was... it just pissed me off. I would just say that she is the boss. Why does she tell you what to do? Hey, how you doing? I can't pronounce your name. How's life? Yeah, but I said it's not history, it's like only Serbian history. Ah, right. Yeah, we only tend to learn about like British history because we were actively involved in a lot of the wars that happened around the world. So we generally learn about all of them. It makes me laugh when Americans think that they won World War II, and it's like not the case whatsoever. Like the war had finished by that point, and they were just fighting against Japan. What? Hey, how you doing, Vic Ray? We have world history and American history, but it's all wrong nowadays. Yeah, I mean, I think because we discover more and more things as the days go by, I think history rewrites itself all the time, and there's like no definitive right answer to history. Because like in history, we was taught about the magic bullet with the JFK assassination. And it's like, oh yeah, the bullet came in through here, out through here, bounced off the dashboard, went in through here, out through here, curved a little bit. It went around the world in 80 days, and then it ended up going through his neck. And then history was like, then modern history is like, no, that did not happen because that would be way too unrealistic for a bullet. Even if it was a 50 caliber bullet, it would never do that. Hey, how you doing, Caden? Welcome back. Oh shit! Let's just stop going wild up here. The government is the true assassins here. Let's be real, I don't do politics, so that's enough of that. So you're making an argument and then saying nobody's allowed to respond. But no, I agree. I reckon the most corrupt people are politicians. Politicians and billionaires are probably the ones that would see off people. It's like the Charlie Kirk assassination. I think it's much more involved than a disgruntled left-winger. Like, it might just be a disgruntled left-winger. I'm not too sure, but I think it's too ironic that there was 2 people with a rifle that day near that event. I somehow turned my HUD off and I can't figure out how to get the speedometer back on now. Do you play on PC or do you play on Xbox or PlayStation? I should just say console, really, that's an easier option. Do you play with additional game settings, or do you play with easy dev controls? F1. Does F1 turn it all off? Oh no, F1 just turns off your menu. Oh, never mind. And Charlie Cook was making too much noise and was silenced for it, just saying. I don't think it was making too much noise. I do believe Charlie Kirk was taken away way too soon. Because, like, he did say a lot of things that made you think to yourself, like, why the fuck could you believe that? But then you've got to look at it from a religious perspective. Like, he was Catholic, they had certain values. And I don't think somebody should be killed because they had an opinion on things. And Easy Dev, I was messing with graphic settings and it happened. Okay, so go to Easy Dev Controls. And then on your first menu it should say Toggle HUD. If it's switched off, put it on. I play games. I like to play games as well. Oh, that's what you meant. Ah, right, never mind then. Yeah, but you know what? His message is getting louder and louder now that he ceases to exist. Like, I don't like to say he was assassinated because it's giving that Tyler Robinson way too much credibility by saying he's been assassinated by him. He wasn't assassinated, it was murder. Welcome back, BS Clips. In the devs it was on, I messed up big time. Right, so turn it off, then back out of Easy Dev Control, and then turn it back on, and then it should come back on. Jesus Christ, that's a big lump of grass in the middle of the field there. Somebody's not been foraging correctly, Spruce. But yeah, Easy Dev Control will override any setting that you've made. Yeah, it was, but it's had to say that someone else murdered him because of the bullet trajectory. Yeah, I don't believe that, to be fair. Because somebody said this was the point where the Tyler Robinson... Also, that didn't work, I'm lost. Me too. If you've got additional game settings, check under your settings in that additional settings, check if HUD's switched off. But somebody posted a photo saying this was the point where the person shot him, and it matches the trajectory. But they reckon that the bullet bounced off the microphone on his chest, and it ended up bouncing up to his neck. So I'm not too sure. I think there's too much speculation. Right, so we've nearly finished with the bigger field. Why is 6 scared of 7? Because 7's a bigger number. Obviously. I mean, duh, it doesn't take a genius to work that out, Spruce. I mean, come on. You've got so much grass lying around on this field, by the way. Because 7, 8, 9. Badum tish. Me too. I ate 9 as well. I ate 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, and 46 with extra dip, and a large soda. With the videos they showed of the suspect with his backpack versus the rifle that was allegedly used, nowhere that rifle fits in to a book bag, along with him having to break the gun down in a hurry. I know, but he didn't break the gun down though, did he? So he could have assembled it on the roof and then broke it down. Or he didn't even break it down. They found the full rifle in a forest nearby, and there was text message saying, "I've shot him," and because he sent it on Discord, didn't he, to his group saying that he's killed him. He texted his boyfriend or girlfriend or whichever stance you take on transgender people. But he sent the message to his partner saying that he's killed him and it had to be done. All the same, whatever happened, Charlie Kirk was murdered, and whoever is guilty, karma is a bad word. It is, and no, Erica Kirk wanted no death penalty, but that's her religious stance. But I think that's going to be the only time Trump's going to disagree with that family. But I'm just going to run to the toilet real quick. I'm dying for a piss. Hey, how's it going? So, hi, how you doing, Jam? FS25 is the best game ever. You're damn right, that is true. Kathleen Button. Where is the guy? But hi. Hi, how you doing, Kathleen? Sorry, I had to run to the toilet. Okay, so I'm a bit dim, but I'm about to give everyone a laugh because of it. Okay, we're all interested. You have our attention. Please, legends, tell us. I'm just going to figure out what field is next to be done. Field number 1. I'm assuming... Jesus Christ, look at all them bales that you've got. There's a lot of bales you've got, Spruce. So how you doing, Kathleen? Oh, fuck my life. Speedometer only shows when in a vehicle. I wasn't in said vehicle and thinking it was just gone. Alright, no problem. Gotta go to eat a bit. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. No problem, BS Clips. Enjoy your food. You're doing well, and I'm glad to hear it. Fucking trees. grass field. With a bales for some reason. Right, so yeah. This is the last of Spruce's field to do. Oh man, I can be so blonde at times. Yeah, well you know what, I'm strawberry blonde, so it's fine, don't worry about it. I was saying to my son the other day, I said to him like, Alec, have you seen my phone anywhere? He went, it's in your hand. I was like, no it's not, where's my phone? I thought he had it to watch YouTube videos, and it turned out it was actually in my hand. We all have them moments, do not worry. My mum has to go to surgery in November because her ankle is hurting her bad. How come she needs the surgery? Do they need to like put stints in the bones or something? Dude, I do that all the time. Yeah, I mean, to eradicate confusion, what I did was I bought him a phone, so it's fine. He has his own mobile now. He's got his own tablet as well. So after trying all day, I've finally been allowed in your Discord. Jesus Christ, how long did that take you? You started last night. How are you doing? I cannot complain. I'm living the dream. So I'm just helping Spruce out. He's not looked after this field very well because his yield seems to have diminished. But yeah, how are you? I mean, you've already answered that question, but what have you been up to? Small talk is not my best suit. Right, my point exactly. I'll be actively watching YouTube when I do it at times too. Oh, I won't be I've never done it watching a video on YouTube. But I was considering getting Google glasses and then just get like some fucking virtual reality YouTube videos going on or something. But what's good, bud? Nah, I'm not. Everything's good. How are you? We're just trying to speed things along because I want to get to April. So I'm just here helping Spruce because he's got a shit ton of grass that he wants to turn into hay. I'm more dim finally out when that's something. Well, I was parked up at a junction the other day. So I was wanting to turn left when the opportunity for me to turn left presented itself. I was at a green light and I went to go forward and I was thinking to myself, why is my car not going forward? I put it in neutral and I was like, right, okay, it's in first gear. Now I can go forward. I was like, why the fuck is it not going forward? I had my handbrake on. And I was like, why the fuck is it not going forward? For some reason, I parked up at the red light and turned my fucking car off. I gotta go eat, so bye. Alright, enjoy your food, BS Clips. I'm pretty certain he carved the words, catch this fascist. But okay, BS Clips. Helicopter, 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 emoji of helicopter. Me too. I agree with that statement. That's awesome. It comes with age. Yes, it really does. And I'm assuming that I'm... How old did you say you was? 36? So I'm a little bit younger than you. But I'm twice as demented. Bye-bye. Goodbye, BS. So yeah, I'm 4 years younger than you. But I did the wise thing of stopping that one kid. Brother, you sound way younger. To be fair, 2 years ago, I got asked for ID to buy a Red Bull. I have 2 daughters and no more. I've got 1 son. That means I'm 2 years younger than you. Oh, so you're 30. We've got a nice age range here then, haven't we? So, yeah, I went to Morrison's, which is a supermarket if you're not from the UK, and I was buying some groceries, and yeah, it looked like, you know, like your general weekly shop where you had a bit of everything. And then they picked up the Red Bull and they're like, have you got any ID? And I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, man, 95 baby here. Yeah, I'm 93. Wait a minute, ID'd for an energy drink. Yes, in England you've got to be over 16 to buy an energy drink. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have a beard. I had a beard when I was going to buy it. I had bags under my eyes that were bigger than the Eiffel fucking Tower. My skin was going blue because I was that tired because my son was essentially a newborn. I was working 70 hours a week. I had a newborn baby to look after. And I wanted a Red Bull. And it was the day where I did not bring my ID. Gasco is the type of guy to spend £100 on beer. I would never spend £100 on beer in one go. I have done that though at Christmas time. I spent about £400 on beer. Hey, how you doing, Saj? But yeah, that pissed me off as well because the woman refused the service, even though she realised I was overage. And then the following day, I brought my ID with me because I was planning on buying alcohol. And so I came up to the counter with 4-pack of beer, ID in hand. Same woman did not ID me for the beer. I was like, what the fuck? You ID me for a Red Bull, but you're not ID me for a can of Foster's. There is sign shops that even put security locks on the Red Bulls because they are the most stolen item. Why would you steal a Red Bull? Like, steal a fucking coffee. Like, we security tag our coffee, our meat, and... what else do we security tag? We have a certain honey that's security tagged. Tesco go one step further though. If you've got Tide Pods or anything like that, they're in GPS tracked secure containers. I buy non-added sugar by the flat here. I have chronic migraines, so it helps. Do you not think that the caffeine might be a cause of the migraines? Then again, caffeine, it normally causes anxiety rather than migraines, doesn't it? But there's one of my friends, he's a doctor in sports science, and he did a critical research into energy drinks. And apparently, if you drink one can of Red Bull, you are 70% more likely to have a heart attack. Meaning that Red Bull could potentially be more deadly than drinking a crate of Foster's. I've had heartburn and indigestion all my life, so one thing I stole religiously was the younger person's Rennie's. I have a birth defect that causes the migraines. Ah, right, that makes sense. I'm kind of lucky because I have no allergies, I've got no, like, internal issues. So, like, genetically I'm doing well. But the only thing that's bad with genetics is in the next 6 years I'm probably going to be fighting cancer. Because that's around about the age where my granddad and my dad started fighting it. Red Bull gives you wings though. Yeah, but is that not subliminal messaging to say that Red Bull will kill you? It'll give you your angel wings. Just food for thought there. Legend, my missus has a neurological condition that causes pressure in her head. Oh, that's like a swelling, isn't it? I think my brother has that. Never thought of Red Bull like that, but makes sense. Well, that's what I think, because like, if you look at the ads from like the early 2000s, it was a person playing a harp, and he drank a Red Bull, and he gained wings and went up to heaven. So to me that says Red Bull's going to kill you. Mine is brainstem. So interweave is interweaved into. After my character on Farm Simulator 22 drinks the 30 to 20 Red Bulls, he's going to run like Rondel. Do you mean Ronaldo? My spinal column. Ah, right. Yeah, I can imagine that being quite painful. I mean, all of my issues come from the fact that I'm a fat bastard. But genetically, I'm fine. Yeah, the spinal fluid in her body has nowhere to go, so it stores around her brain. So very often she needs lumbar punctures to relieve the pressure. Jesus Christ. That's fucking petrifying. Sue, you sound like my brother. Not my brother, my son. He's obsessed with Ronaldo. And on his first day of reception, he ran up to the classroom and just did that celebration when it was his turn to come in. It was quite funny. Hey, how you doing, Kamar? How's life? Jesus Christ, it's 2 AM. Right, so we've done with the mowing of Spruce's farm. I hope you're happy, Spruce. You're getting a ton of silage this year. We're getting a ton of hay. We're going to have that one put into the cow shred. The cow shred. Yes, we're shredding cows today. Now, Wilfred, grab the cow shredder. If I get stressed or blood flows up even the slightest, it cuts blood flow to my brain. And has even killed me before. Jesus Christ. So how did that go? Did you need like a defibrillator? So your son does that. My daughter is coming on 15 months old and she's in her tantrum hitting herself stage. Oh Jesus Christ, I remember that stage so well. Why is he giving me $5 grand? Luckily I didn't do severe damage and yeah. Yeah, I mean I'm glad you're still alive. That's a given. Why does this text look so weird? Was dead for over 37 minutes. Wouldn't that starve your brain and heart of all blood and oxygen? Like, what's the record of somebody being dead for? Because I'm sure 3 minutes is sort of like the kill zone. But then again, it depends on how much blood got cut off from your brain, I guess. Right, let's push this over. I fucking hate this vehicle. That's why I was a case study at Shan's Hospital. Wow. I remember one of my friends, he had something weird growing on him. And he said that he had to pull down his pants because it was around his genitalia. And when he did, about 17 doctors and nurses started examining his genitals. He said, "Don't tell my wife." But yeah, Dieter, my son, he's getting at that stage now where if he's not got everything that he ever asked for, he's gonna be pissed off with you. It doesn't cut off completely, but it creates massive strain. I was 16 years old. I know it's not a competition, but you win. Well, let me give you my heartbreaking story. We're trauma dumping today. I was dead for 47 years. I'm 32 years old now. And they had to inject me with anti-aging cream. Call me Delta Bud. Alright. Yeah, it's just like the weird use of capitals and non-capitals that made me thought you were called Data. I would hate the pressure feeling there. We'll keep my headaches over that so she wins. I just reached 100 hours on my mechanic. Well, then that means you need a new tractor. How many hours have I got on my class? I think I'm on like 90 hours now. 87.1 hours. Start the engine. Fuck off. Right, I've got nothing left to do, Spruce. If you've got nothing left to do, I mean, you've still got a shit ton to forage. Yeah, the soybeans are growing nicely. You can see the weird shit that I've done with the corn rows. This one's not looking too bad. It's a bit messed up on the headlands up here because I'm very lazy and I couldn't be asked lifting my thing. That's the scariest thing to think though, is if either of my daughters got this crap because of me, I would lose it. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily... Do your parents have it? That would be my first question. Like, if your parents have it, then there's a possibility. But there's also the possibility that it might skip a few generations. Not sure if it's hereditary. It might not be. Or they might have not inherited that gene. Because DNA is very, very complicated. So I would suggest maybe monitor them, but don't overwhelm the issue. And if it does come out that they do have that issue, if it comes out that they do have the issue, then I would not beat yourself up over it, because it's out of your control. Your daughter's... Our daughter has a clubfoot, and we didn't find out until she was born. Legend, and none of our families had any. So I was mad to find out at the time. Yeah, clubfoot though, it's easily redeemable with some general physio. So don't let them sit in the W position. Always encourage them to walk with the foot straight. And encourage them to climb things. And that should generate... And also use hard ankled shoes, because that helps strengthen the ankle. Like, those are the ways that I was told to help with the clubfoot when my son had clubfoot, and he doesn't now have it. So it's very easy to overcome clubfoot. If it's very, very severe, then they might need surgery. My wife's brother had a clubfoot because my mum beat on her stomach when pregnant. I thought clubfoot was just a thing that they generated. It's fully straight now, but she had to wear boots and bars when she sleeps to keep it in that way. Yeah, we didn't have to do any of that. I was just told, oh, just keep him climbing, keep him active, give him obstacles to do. And then it was just, don't let him sit in the W position, make sure his legs are straight, and then keep his shoes as hard on the ankles rather than soft. And that eradicated it, like, completely, within like 6 months. But obviously with anything, every case is different. I'm just trying to think now. What, I've got nothing to do on my farm. Spruce is going to be foraging for the foreseeable future. Where is Spruce? Spruce? Spruce! Where have you gone? Oh, he's topping up his thing. You've got grass to pick up. Stop cleaning your equipment, it's only going to get dirty again. Now, hers was badly turned backwards, so she had to have her tendons and her ankles snipped and stuff. Fucking hell. My mum has a cat, but don't get on her bad side or she'll bite you or scratch. And my dad has 2 kitties, and they love to play my dad's kitty. I have a cat. I can't stand it. It's the most weird cat I've ever had in my life. We used to have a male cat. He was so easygoing. He was just like, as long as I've got food in my bowl, as long as I've got birds to chase, I don't care what goes on in life. But then, my cat now, the female cat. By the way, what harvesters do you use in this map? So, I have about 6 different harvesters. Let me go and show you. So, I've got the case axial flow over here. 0% durability. Me too. So I have this one. It has the bit. It's got a 9-meter wide header. And then, would you classify a mower as a harvester? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it technically harvests grass, so possibly. And then over here we've got the fence katana, which is a nice forager. It has this one. We do have the Kemper doodah over here as well somewhere for foraging corn. And then we've got these oxbow things. So we've got the oxbow, which is the green beans harvester. This one's the spinach harvester. Here's the green beans harvester. And then this one is the Roper Tiger 6 Premium. Because I can't be asked doing things realistically with the DeWolf, I've got this one which will do root crops, and I've got this one which will do potatoes. Which we're not doing potatoes anymore, so I can probably get rid of that one actually. I'm glad you asked about my harvesters because I can probably get rid of that. Roper. So that one does potatoes, and that one just does everything else, which is what we want, so let's get rid of that. 20 grand in my bank. Not bad. Which farm plot is that? Well, my land starts here and it goes all the way over here. I have too much land. Not gonna lie, I have quite a considerable amount of land. So all of this is mine. All around here. So I'm looking at buying this one, and this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then I'm probably going to buy up to around about here. And then this... no, I'll let Spruce have that one. In fact, I'll let Spruce have that one. I'll just buy it to like this point here. Or maybe this point here. Then that one's going to be some shit. Well, I've had a question for y'all PC players on this game. My brother's tried activating his cheats menu to get super strength for some issues we had sorted now. But he's done all the steps, and soon as he loads into the world and hits any of the buttons, it says nothing happens, and we've tried all different vid solutions to help. Any ideas? Easy dev controls? I would not recommend easy dev controls. Alright, take care, Kathleen. Have a nice evening. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend easy dev controls for super strength, and the reason why is because it fucking sucks. Use a lumberjack. Find the lumberjack mod, and all you need to do for lumberjack is just double tap the alt key on the left hand side of your keyboard, and it will give you super strength, and you can pick up pretty much anything with that. But have a nice evening, Kathleen. Thank you very much for dropping by. I've not got anything else to do, so I think I've got 86 grand in the bank. So what can that buy me? I mean, I kind of want this field because it's got the beautiful looking thing here. How much is that? 112 grand. Never mind. I'm guessing this one's like 200 grand. 145. 85,000. I could buy that because I've got... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll buy that one because I do have... I've got everything that I need for the farm. I was asking if that's what it is using at all. Because agreed on how trash used to have controllers. Yeah. Did you crash? No, I purchased a field, so it's probably just crashed your game a little bit. 126 grand. So yeah, I'm going to need about 400 grand to purchase the rest of the fields on this section of the farm. But we've got more wheat now, so that's good. Doesn't look like it's succumbed to any hail damage. Oh, in fact, let's go over here, have a look at the... Let's have a look at the rice, because I don't know if I need to refill the rice with water. The rice is looking nice and green, I'm not going to lie. But no, it looks like it's got enough water in it. We are okay. It's a pretty decent patch of grass. Grass, fucking hell. Pretty decent patch of rice. We are looking pretty good on the nitrogen levels and the pH. Hi, Spruce. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits tonight because I've got nothing left to do. I'm hoping to drag out the server a little bit over the next few days because next Friday I do want to harvest on stream. I'd like as many people as possible to come in. We do have a 16-player server. How is Rice Crops, by the way? As I want to do the crayfish mod, but obviously I need rice fields for it. The rice fields are pretty good. Crayfish mods, though. Is there actually crayfish mods for rice farms? That would be fucking awesome if there was. I want to get into precision farming. Precision farming is one of those things where it's like, it's very delicate. Like the slightest wrong move and then your entire thing is gone. You should try and ride my horse. I'm okay. I'm back. Welcome back, Kathleen. But yeah, rice crops are good. They make a lot of money. They're generally pretty cheap to get into. You only need like 112 grand. Because this planter is like, what, 25 grand? And then the harvester itself is like 90 grand, so it's not too bad. Does that increase your yield? Because I know crayfish, they eat away a lot of the shit that's in the water, don't they? I'm going to have to look into that. But, yeah. So, if we want to do a quick overview, let me just activate flight mode. If you do play on PC, this menu is absolutely fantastic. Because it debugs for you, and you also get flight mode. Even if you're on a console-only map, or you're doing console... This map is console only. Not console only, but this dedicated server's cross-player, which means console and PC. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy that field. It's got a bit of hail damage. Them tram lines look fucking weird. So yeah, we've got rice over here. And then over here, we do have that field here that we've not done anything with, and I think I'm not going to do anything with it. Got wheat over here. We've got wheat over there as well now. We've got lots of grass. And yeah, this is not my land. But this is my land. What the fuck? Who the fuck has planted this? I mean, at least it's in there, but Jesus Christ. Somebody did not know how to pick a direction. This was the one that I did. I don't know who the fuck planted that. And this is one that I did as well, I think. But that one... Oh, you know what? I think that was a worker, actually. Soybeans. And then here we got some green beans, some barley, some peas, some corn, some stuff. We've got grapes over here as well, which I'm looking forward to. Drunk farming much? I am always drunk farming. That menu you just brought up for flights is what I'm in about with my brothers trying to get. Oh, that one, it's what's it called? Let me just stop the head tracking thing. What's it called now? It's called FS Mod Assistant. and it's really, really good. So FSG mod assistance is what you need. And it does everything that you need. I'm back. What are you doing? Nothing at the minute. We are waiting on Spruce to finish his fields. But I think I'm going to call it a night because it's like... welcome back, Kathleen. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night because Spruce has still got a long way to go. I've got nothing left to do. He has missed so much. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're lagging a bit. We're lagging. I'm probably travelling too fast. Well, it's been fun tonight. But I hope you all have had a lovely weekend. I hope you're going to continue to have a lovely weekend. I will see you all next weekend where we're going to do some shit. But have a lovely evening, everybody. Thank you very much, Kathleen. Have a good evening. It's 2:16 AM. Yeah, it's 2:17 for me. I'm 1 minute ahead of you. Well, it is also 2:16 AM. Yeah, it is. And I'm up very early because my son is with me this weekend. So, yeah. I'm going to get about 3 hours kip before he wakes me up and says, Dad, do you fancy playing some Steel a Brain Map with me? It's like, no, get away from me. I can't wait to the next one. Being safe and well, friend, you too. And I hope you have a fantastic week. I just can't wait to... I can't wait to retire. Somebody donate £1 million. Please, give me £1 million. I want to retire. So can't wait for the next one. Much love, folks. Alright, take care. Have a lovely evening, everybody. It's been a blast. I've had a blast.